Let us now move on to the second shloka of Shri Lalitha Pancharatnam. Let us first chant the shloka. prātar-bhajāmi lalitā-bhuja-kalpavallīṃ ratnāgulīya-lasad-anguli-pallavāḍhyām māṇikya-hema-valayāngada-śobhamānāṃ puṇḍrekṣu-cāpa-kusumeṣu-sṛṇi-dadhānāṃ. Prātar-bhajāmi. Prātaha, as we have already seen, refers to dawn, and bhajami means I worship. So prātar-bhajāmi means I worship our Divine Mother in the early hours of dawn. In this shloka, our attention is drawn to her glorious hands and fingers. So bhuja-kalpavallīṃ. Bhuja is arms. Kalpavalli refers to the wish-fulfilling creeper. So her hands have the capacity to bestow everything. So hence her hands are indicated as, or her hands are equated to the wish-fulfilling creeper. Next, her fingers are now highlighted. So anguli refers to her fingers, and anguliya refers to the rings which adorn those beautiful fingers. So her beautiful fingers are like delicate shoots or delicate tender branches of the creeper, and the rings that adorn her beautiful fingers, they are crafted with exquisite gems. So ratnāgulīya means ring, so ratnāgulīya. Lasad is shining, so her fingers are shining with these beautiful ornaments. And adhya means richness. So these ornaments are extremely precious. So precious rings adorn her lovely delicate fingers. And like we saw earlier, pallava refers to the tiny shoots of these creepers. So her hands are like the creeper, and her fingers are like the tiny branches of this beautiful creeper. Then proceeding to the next line, māṇikya-hema-valayāngada-śobhamānāṃ. So her bangles, so valaya refers to bangles, and hema is gold. So she wears these gold bangles on her hands, and these gold bangles are interspersed with rubies, manikya. So manikya, hema, valaya. Angada refers to the ornaments on the shoulders. So angada and Shobhamānāṃ. So Shobhamānāṃ means she appears beautiful with all these ornaments. So now the ornaments on her hands and the ornaments on her shoulders are highlighted. So our Divine Mother is a ruler of this entire cosmos. So she is decorated with the finest jewelry. So she is Sarvabharana Bhushita. Her form is Chaitanya. Her ornaments are also an intrinsic part of her divine form. So when she emerged from the Chidagni Kunda, so she appeared with all her ornaments. So it is not like she manifested first and then she wore her ornaments. It is not so. Her ornaments are an integral part of her form. So in fact, there is a separate stuti which is known as the Abharana Stuti, and each ornament of her is filled with Chaitanya. Each ornament of hers is filled with divine power. So it does a lot of good to the devotee. Just meditate, just when the devotee meditates on her ornaments. And now she holds 4 implements in her four glorious hands. So in the hand which is on her top left, she holds the pasha or the noose. In the one on the top right, she holds the ankusha. In the one on her bottom left, she holds the sugarcane bow, and in the one on the bottom right, she holds the 5 flower arrows. So pundra means red, ikshu means sugarcane, chapa is bow. Puṇḍrekṣu-cāpa refers to the red sugarcane bow of our Divine Mother. Kusuma is flower and Ishu refers to arrow. So Kusumeṣu refers to the 5 flower arrows which are held by her. And Shrini refers to the ankusha or the goad, which is a very sharp implement which she holds in her top right hand. Dadhanam means holding. So these implements, they symbolize something very profound. So the pasha on her top left hand symbolizes raga or attachment. Raga swarupa pashadhya. When we are attached to someone or something, that attachment chokes us like a noose or like a rope. The Ankusha or Shrini symbolizes aversion or krodha. When we are averse to something or someone, the thought pertaining to that person or entity, it pierces our mind repeatedly, thereby causing great pain and anguish. The sugarcane bow symbolizes the mind, manorupekṣu kodanda. And the 5 flower arrows symbolize the 5 senses, panchatanmatra sayaka. If we observe closely, the senses graze in the pastures of the world and then they report their findings to the mind. The mind then decides what is favorable and what is unfavorable. Then attachment to the favorable and aversion to the unfavorable is created. So this sums up our entire life. And our entire life is in the hands of our Divine Mother. So in order to drive home this important point, our Divine Mother holds these 4 implements in her hands. Similar to her ornaments, her implements are also filled with Chaitanya, and meditating on her glorious implements offers protection to her devotee at all times. Keeping these important points in mind, let us once again chant this beautiful shloka. prātar-bhajāmi lalitā-bhuja-kalpavallīṃ ratnāgulīya-lasad-anguli-pallavāḍhyām māṇikya-hema-valayāngada-śobhamānāṃ puṇḍrekṣu-cāpa-kusumeṣu-sṛṇi-dadhānāṃ.